Hiya folks, I'm Grim and welcome to Grim Grooves. Today we'll be checking out KAJ's Paavos Barkbrö, which I have no idea what to expect, but I mean it seems like it might be a little bit more of a serious song, which would be a change for KAJ because so far almost every song I've heard from him has been somewhat comedic, but this, it seems like it might be a more heavy song based on what says on top of the screen there about what the origin of Barkbrö is. So I'm curious, but make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Like I've still got so much more from KAJ to check out. Even though I check out KAJ all the time, there's still so much more I've never checked out. So there's a lot more to get into. And also, if you'd like to request something, you can request down in the comments or through Patreon at tier 2 or 3 and you'll get it right away. And also, I'll be doing a reaction to YOLO over on my Patreon. I've done the English version on my channel, but I have never checked out the music video for it, so I'm excited to do that. And I've got another song over there as well that I've done earlier, so there's a few KAJ songs on my Patreon now if you'd like to check them out. It's like $3 American, and you can check out all kinds of stuff. There's over 100 videos there. But without further ado, let's check out Paavos Barkbrö from Skolmusik 2017. I'm assuming it's Skolmusik or something. Just double check. There's English subtitle. Yeah, okay. Let's check it out. Fancy dress too.
Och som Paavo en gång sa, tog grattis röjen frusit ner. Nu var det nog till blanda bark i bröd. Ensam är man liten, inkylig och svag. Men man var ju starkan då man arbetar i lag. Så i sinnet var jag tog, för all kan hjälpas åt. Och är kanske stordåd om all gärna smått. För då följs i han vinka och sista får i ha stryk med. Ja, då är du glad att mojen har en kål. Och som Paavo en gång sa, då grannils röjen frusit ner. Vi kan inte bara lägga oss ner och dö. Blanda bark i bröd.
Wow. Wow, this is crazy. I'm going to go back 10 seconds here because this is different than any song I've heard from KAJ before. I mean, I think there's been a few songs in the musicals that were kind of more just intense like this, but they always have some kind of jokey element to them. This one seems like purely just intense, like the meaning behind it and like the intensity, just like the emotion and the feeling behind everything here. Like, if you missed what it said at the beginning, it said essentially that during times of famine they would take bark and add it to the bread, and essentially to curb famine and things like that because it was edible. And so this is a song about like surviving hard times, which makes sense for it to be so anthemic. Like it feels like an anthem. Like if you had told me like this is like the Finnish like national anthem or something like that and they're all singing it together, I would not be surprised. And the fact that they're doing it with, it seems like a children's choir or something like that, like school music or something like that, like it's fantastic. And honestly, their voices alongside Axel and Jacob and Kevin's voice is like, they're fantastic. It's such a harmony and it's so beautiful. It's, again, it feels so different from any song I've heard from them before, but it's actually really good so far. So let's keep going.
Blanda bark i bröd.
of harmony there. Okay, so there are some jokey elements to it. Like, you want salad, you have to have a greenhouse, but salad is very healthy. You should eat salad. Like, just a little PSA here, like a food pyramid in the middle of this song. Like, there are some elements that are kind of silly, like, be glad your son-in-law has a cow and things like obviously, if you're in this moment, like, if you were in, like, the 1800s or something like that in, like, Scandinavian country in the winter, then yeah, like, a lot of these things are very serious, but there's a little bit of jokiness to it. I think KAJ just can't help themselves, but the melodies, like, the actual song itself, like, I'm assuming that they wrote this song, because I wouldn't, like, it feels like a KAJ song to me, but if it's not, if maybe it's from something else and you guys can let me know, but regardless, like, it's a fantastic track so far. All the melodies and things like that, even though most of it's done vocally, it's fantastic. Like, in the harmonies between, again, all the members of the group as well as all these different people in this auditorium together, like, it just has such an interesting sound to it. We've never really heard a choir-like sound with KAJ before, other than maybe, again, in the musicals. There was a few moments where everyone singing together made a bit of a choir sound to it, but this just seems so much more epic than anything I've ever heard from KAJ before. Like, so much more intense, so much more meaning to it. It seems like there's a lot of emotion put behind this as they made it. It feels like it's fantastic to hear. Like, and so I'm also curious about the history, because again, it's like every country, every different places had different struggles over the course of their, like, existence, right? Like, Canada, where I live, it gets very cold, just like it does in Finland and Sweden and things like that. So I'm sure there were people here who would live through similar hardships as they did there, and it's fascinating to learn about these things that, like, people did to survive in those times and the difficulties they had to go through. And now we make songs like this to kind of encapsulate and keep alive the feeling of those people and the things that they went through and stuff like that. It's a beautiful idea, and they did a great job here. It almost reminds me of Sabaton a little bit, except obviously instead of war, it's talking about adding bark to your bread, but it's still fantastic nonetheless. I started it.
Branna barki
Ow. That was crazy. Like, just for a KAJ video, for a KAJ song, it was so unlike any other one that I've heard before, but it was incredible still. Like, just, they have incredible voices, and you can kind of forget that sometimes. Well, I mean, I think I talk about it every time, how good their voices are, but still, it's like, you kind of get used to it, and like, you're looking for the jokes, you're looking for the comedy, you're looking for, like, what they do new in the song and things like that. But when you hear them on stage here, like, just leading a chorus this impactful, this intense, and this much emotion behind it and stuff like that, like, it's a completely different feel from just a group of three guys just having fun on, like, a stage or something like that, or like, whether it's the musicals or just individual songs, like, they're just always having fun with it. Whereas this, it feels like there's just so much more meaning for it. Like, there's not a lot of jokes. Like, there's some, like I said before, there are some kind of jokes woven into the song itself, but nothing like as overt and silly as a lot of their songs are, because this is supposed to be a meaningful song. And I'm not sure who Paavos is. Maybe he's like an author from back in the day, or like maybe he was like a leader, like some kind of like, I don't know, mayor or like, I don't even know what the system is like in Finland, so I couldn't even say, like, a president, probably not president, or something like that. I don't know, but again, maybe you guys can let me know down in the comments. But regardless, like, this is a fantastic song, so much meaning behind it, and the fact that it was done in this, like, school music setting or whatever, like having the children's choir behind it. It feels very much like an anthem for, maybe not for Finland itself, but an anthem for just overcoming the struggles and the difficulties and things like that. Like, because everyone deals with struggles sometimes, right? It's unavoidable, but it's just, again, interesting to hear the story of this time in Scandinavian history where, again, there was struggles and there was strife, and they found a way to keep going despite their hardships and things like that. And when all your neighbors' crops are dead, and when your son-in-law doesn't have a cow or something like that, like, what do you do? Barkbrö. There you go. It's fantastic. This is a fantastic song, and I can see why so many of you guys recommended it, because it's unlike anything else I've heard from KAJ before, but it's still incredible. But anyways, thanks for hanging out, watching my reaction. And again, if you'd like to see me check out the actual music video for YOLO, over on my Patreon, you can check that out. But until next time, later days, folks.